is Riju Mondal and my roll number is 20E160. Now this is the motor example in Arduino. Now here we have the motors, this motor, and this is the circuit, this is switches, this is the motor shell, and we need only one motor to work. So for that we have to go to source code, and many big code was written that I have removed and I have added this code. In this code I have introduced a variable PWM which is the average speed of motor. Then in void setup I have used the pin mode to give output for 12 pin, which decides the direction of the motor rotation. I have given it high, so it will rotate in clockwise direction. Then in pin 8 I have given the output low. Pin 8 is for braking the motor, and I have disabled the brake by keeping it low. And in pin mode 6 is nothing but the other terminal through which we'll control the voltage. Then in void loop I have taken analog write for 6th pin, and we have given the PWM value which I have already declared here. Now the motor will run with this average speed. Now we'll build this, and it has already built. Now we'll go to schematic capture, and here we can see the motor. And now let's run this. We can see this motor is running, and this RPM is increasing, and slowly it will get a saturated value somewhere near 20. Thank you. Now we have this motor software, and in this we are creating the water level controller and gas pressure controller. So for that, first we are selecting this dashboard, and from this dashboard we are selecting slider, and we have dragged the slider here, and we have made a slider. And then for the gauge, for water gauge, we are selecting here gauge, and we are taking it here. Now for the slider I have labeled the slider as water level controller, and it is in the group water level, and its range I have set it from 0 to 100 in step 1, and done. And after that, in water level gauge, I have named the gauge as water level in centimeters, and this also is in the group water level. And the color gradient I have given from 0 to 30 it will be green, then from 30 to 60 it will be yellow, and from 60 to 100 it will be red, and done. Then for the gas pressure controller I have again taken the slider, and for this I have, instead of gauge, I have used the chart, and in this slider I have kept it in group water level only, and the level is gas pressure controller, and its range is from 0 to 40 in one step. And then for this chart we have kept this is also in group water level group, then its level is gas pressure bar, and I have selected this bar chart for the representation, and in y-axis the minimum value is 0 and maximum value will be 40, and that's it, and done. Now to run this, to check this, we'll first deploy. We have already deployed this. Now we'll go type here a server address and /ui to get this our project. Now we can see this is gas pressure controller. So if we take this up and down, means if you slide this, then this graph will change its value. And similarly for water level controller, we can see from 0 to 30 it is showing green, then if it crosses 30 it is becoming yellow, and slowly after 60 it is becoming red. So that's it. Thank you.